No, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
Or two.
I think I liked them until I found out they were
Christian.
Yeah.
I didn't like that outfittery.
Yeah, I figured you would like that.
I
You didn't like the black and yellow stripe?
Yeah.
I like those colors, but not in.
Oh, you do like the Steelers.
Oh yeah.
You like pageantry, though.
Yeah. You are like a peacock.
I
a bear
appreciate
peacock.
pageantry.
If you're
I'm
gonna
not a-
Struts around in my robe.
If you're gonna wear 2-color 3-inch wide stripes, man, and vertically,
you have to be a thin Italian fella.
So you're telling me when you saw Striper, you didn't at least go, well, I dig their outfits.
Yeah. You were like, man, that's cool colors.
I never liked any of it.
a lot of fringes.
I didn't like Motley Crue because I thought they were acting like Kiss.
Oh, here we go.
I'll bring it up because you fuckers can't help but to bring it up.
We just want to hear your opinion on
Blackie
such an
Lawless?
important. Yeah, you liked him, huh?
Nope.
With that razor blade?
Nope,
Or
didn't.
saw.
I was like, ouch, ouch, they're biting. Because they were.
What about Jackal?
No.
You loved that, didn't you?
I remember
The
that
chainsaw?
name, though. The chainsaw, that's right.
He liked
Didn't they-
Tesla.
Yeah.
I did.
I'm a cowboy.
Tesla was good.
I just like the name.
I don't have another ashtray down here, Muffler Shop Mary. But there's 2 upstairs.
All right, we don't have to blow it up.
Headphones and a mic.
Oh, I'm about to roll.
Well, it looks like you need a table.
Good morning, everyone. You're joining us on Sunday, the 12th, 13th.
Yeah.
The 13th. September 13th, 2020, the Us Guys podcast. I'm joined, as always, by THC the Goat,
Good morning.
Rickety Seagull,
Top of the morning.
and Uncle Meats.
Good morning.
And Muffler Shop Mary's over here in the background.
Guest appearance.
And we're talking
Live.
about Uncle Meat's love for the band Striper. And their outfits.
They're pageantry.
And to hell with the devil.
Yes.
Is that them? That's their
That's
song,
their
right?
song, yep.
Yeah, those guys were way into Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you like their outfits.
Yeah.
I didn't like their outfits.
You were pretty adamant about
don't
how
like
much
it.
you liked their outfits.
Did their outfits have a spiritual value for you?
Not
Did they
for me. I don't
make
believe
you
in that.
appreciate God more?
I don't believe in it. And they didn't help me.
How about the tight leather with the Killer Bees
Yeah.
theme?
No.
You didn't like that?
Was it leather? I thought it would have been spandex.
Pleather.
Was it really?
No, I think it was
Not sure.
leather. I think they were generating some sweats.
Oh, can you imagine taking those off night
Lycra.
after
I'm
night?
thinking lycra.
Even Lycra would, I think, would make you... Well, they're skinny men.
I think
so
that's
don't
why
have to
they
worry
invented
about that.
lycra
Shape.
for hair metal.
For cock rock?
hair metal for cock rock. Yeah,
They invented it for cock rock?
I think so.
Who was the first cock rock band to wear?
Maybe the New York
Spandex.
Dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Bowie?
MC5.
Maybe.
You know,
Well, maybe Bowie.
100% positive, nobody in the 30s and 40s wore spandex.
I don't even think it was invented then.
Yeah.
But could you see like the dudes doing the 40s radio shows or gangsters wearing spandex?
No, maybe
Like Al Capone and fucking tight spandex?
maybe in their privacy, like in the back rooms.
I just wonder how it got invented and what for, and how it got misappropriated to that, or how it made its way.
I would say ballet. It started in ballet.
Yeah, I would say. Fencing, maybe?
in
Oh,
Russia.
yeah, you're sharp this morning.
Fencing?
Don't you have to be real like
Ballet.
Yeah.
Fencing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Striper pants, fencing.
And then like nylons.
Do you think they decorated them?
In that era, those dudes love ladies in nylons and their little straps and all that stuff.
Little trivia fact for you: Gene Simmons signed Striper
Did he?
and promoted that. Yeah,
He might have. He had Simmons records.
There's the connection
Wait, that's
we
an
were
odd
waiting
pact.
for.
He
Oh, yeah,
He
the
says he
demon
just-
hiring
Yeah,
the Christian
demon hiring
band.
the Christians.
Does that make you appreciate Gene Simmons even more?
me.
Yeah.
you love it.
You
love
I'm
it.
not a big fan of
Big
Gene
time
Simmons.
Striper
you like
fan.
you like Paul Stanley's chest pubes. You do. You're
I was
you're a chest
enamored,
pube kind of guy.
enamored
You
with it.
are.
Didn't like it. I didn't want to like it,
It
but
was
I
a
liked
love. It was a love, not a
You
like.
didn't want to feel like your beard hair tangled up with his chest hair.
No, lower.
His wizard beard,
I want to hear his tummy rumble.
the treasure trail,
Get my beard tangled up in his.
belly button.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Rick, when are you going to Colorado?
I think on the 26th.
Yeah,
And you just got back.
just
To
go
the
back.
fort.
How long were you out there?
We flew out Thursday and we came back Sunday, so nice and quick.
Nice.
Yeah,
We just went and hung out with family. And shit.
Yeah, nothing. You didn't do
Fucking
any.
awesome. No.
Didn't go to any restaurants or any shows or anything out there.
No, we went to the liquor store a few times. Got some fucking awesome Icelandic beer. Oh, my
No
God.
weed store.
No, it didn't make it in there, man. It was a quick
Yeah.
turnaround. They had the kids and stuff, so it wasn't a priority at all.
Right.
So it was cool. They asked about you.
Oh, that's
Said
good. I
next
know.
time we got to come out there.
I got to get out there.
Even the Silver Fox asked about you. how you
Ah,
were doing
my
and shit.
dude. That's
So-
my dude.
We had a cookout with him. He made grilled these brontosaurus fucking steaks, dude. They were like a foot
T-bones or
long,
something? Porterhouse.
They were like Delmonico's. but,
Oh,
like,
no shit.
fucking thick. Yeah, a lot of fat. They were brontosaurus. I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. So yeah,
Love a good steak.
it was like 96 out there.
Uh-huh.
No humidity.
I
And
saw
then-
that they were getting snow,
Yeah,
though.
Tuesday they were getting snow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy how the weather is out there. And also they're having a bunch of those fucking wildfires there.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
That's what I
like
was going to ask you about.
landing in, it was like coming through all the ash and shit. The moon was fucking giant and red. Like my kids got pictures of it. It looked fucking awesome. But then when you landed, it was just white. And the day after I left, my sister sent me a picture of they were at their friend's house and they have a black car and there were ash on the black car
Oh,
from
no
all the
shit.
fires and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
I saw satellite images of like the Pacific Ocean.
yeah, it
From
looks
the
crazy,
from the jet
man.
stream and the wind patterns pushing all that.
Uh-huh. Inward.
Well, it's like almost near Japan.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
freak you out on a plane though. It'd be like flying into hell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then you see in Denver Airport they got that demon horse sculpture that when
Whoa.
the light goes through
Yeah.
its eyes, it
Yeah.
glows fucking red.
That's a new development in Central City.
What?
The bat signal. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I got
The bat
pictures of it.
signal. Oh,
Dude.
my
I got
God.
above Flight 93.
I didn't think.
for
I didn't
September
think. I
11th.
didn't think it's going
They
to be
had
something to
this
get used to.
gigantic light up on projecting into the sky. I mean, it's been cloudy, so it looks like
Oh, wow.
Just
No
ab-
shit.
above
That's
Flight
crazy.
93.
Yeah, and it's more
up
impressive
into
in
the
real life.
clouds and shit.
Yeah, it's.
I think you saw that on.
I think
Facebook.
I saw. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks fucking cool as shit though.
Is it up all the time or just for a limited time?
I don't know. You
Wow,
have
that's
to
pretty
catch
crazy.
a glimpse of it while you
I
can.
don't know
It
what
might
they're
go
putting
away.
on.
I don't either. Well, they had Trump and Biden were both at Flight 93.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I was hearing stories from the guys at work about
About what
the
happened,
day it
yeah.
happened, and
yeah,
everybody
was
remembers
talking
like
about that.
man, they remember every little detail. You know, like with what they were doing that day. They were.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah,
know,
and that was
how it went
19
down.
years ago.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that, and they had one of the guys in like one of the old Army units I was in posted something because he was at the same place as I was, and it was like word for word. So you know how you get older, you think, oh, am I embellishing some shit or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, after you've
remember every
you've
minute.
told the story of a memory, it's like you remember telling the story, but how much of the memory do you remember?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you're basically
exactly.
just recounting your retelling of it anyway.
Uh-huh.
But I remember hearing on the news that they shot that plane down.
Yeah, and that was a lot of talk at my work too, because I work in Somerset right there.
Yeah.
You know, I drive right past that every day, and they're all saying that they remember seeing jets and stuff like that. And they were actually, one of our dudes was a first responder there. You know, he's like a communications guy for everything, and yeah, they were telling some kind of weird stories and about how the plane, when it was coming in, it couldn't have lost control like that unless it was hit by something, you know.
Really?
And yeah, just a lot of weird facts. And I don't remember because I was over in Kuwait when it happened. So, you know, we heard news 3 to 4 days later. You
Oh,
know,
no shit.
Other than the U.S. was attacked.
Right.
That's all we heard for like 3 or 4 days.
You guys put on high alert.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also news reports that the plane landed at Hopkins. Remember?
I remember them going over going over Cleveland, or they were saying at the time it was going over Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah, they came all the way out
Yeah, it
past
did.
Cleveland, like around where Sandusky is, and then U-turned.
And came back down towards
Came back.
Pennsylvania. That's why they were saying it was turning around, trying to go to D.C. or whatever.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
I was only 3 miles away
From
from where it
Yeah,
crashed.
yeah,
Yeah.
no
3
shit.
miles. Yeah.
from the city.
No, from actually where
In
it
Somerset?
crashed and where I was. 3 miles.
So
Yeah.
you saw shit. Or
I
heard it.
didn't. I heard it and felt it, but I thought it was mining and blasting. I was in the woods digging soil test pits. So the equipment was running. You had a backhoe running the whole time, but I heard it was the weirdest sound. It was like a, and then just a stop, and then a
Shock.
yeah, a little shock.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a really weird. I even tried to step away and see what it was, but I didn't bother to look for anything else.
Yeah.
To be honest. Yep.
Yeah, that's almost 20 years ago. How crazy.
Yeah, 19 years ago. That is crazy.
The weirdest thing about it was I hadn't that happened at like 10:30 in the morning. I worked the whole day up there. I came home at 4.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't
Once I got
know.
home at
It was
4,
no big deal.
You're like, holy
Yeah, I'm like,
fuck,
yeah,
what happened while I was
yeah.
out there?
in
And where?
that amount of time, I was totally clueless of what had gone on.
No shit.
Everybody was like, "You really don't know?" I'm like, "No, what? What's to know, man? Hey, what's to know? How you doing?" People thought I was a jerk or whatever. But,
Yeah.
like, hey,
You didn't hear?
Everything's
What the
doing good.
fuck?
Everything's great. How you doing? How's the family? Like, you haven't heard? I guess nobody could really even believe that nobody at that point could go that long without even hearing
A
about
lot
it.
of unprecedented stuff happened on that day.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot
Yeah,
of big
and-
changes.
Yeah.
Man, we're feeling them now.
I think that was the last great change in like American shit, big events that happened that made changes, civil rights movement probably before that. But, like a lot of-
That affected policy.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. I mean, Homeland Security was born. We lost a lot of freedoms right there.
Patriot
when
Act.
that was born. Patriot Act, that did it.
Bullet
we lost.
boys smoothed up in us.
Oh my God, you and your fucking spandex, dude.
Those
Yeah.
dudes did wear
You're back to
spandex.
They
Striper again.
Also
Here we
black
go.
and gold. If I
I recall
I know
that
my
guy-
bullet boys. Or
I
they were
recall
black and
him
white.
wearing a white
black and white.
jumpsuit,
Black and white. Yeah.
and he had long golden hair like a lion.
Oh,
And he was like, smooth.
Why do we deal with this?
And then it,
oh,
and then
it's
it-
just
He had a smooth wiener, apparently. I don't know.
speaking of wieners, you order any more from China?
No. I have a discrepancy on my card from Singapore, I think it was.
Oh no shit!
Some fuckery with.
Oh shit!
they're like nobody's gonna dispute.
I
this
can't
charge.
imagine how, when you're buying black market rubber dicks from China all fucking day long, how something like that could happen.
All day is an gross exaggeration of the truth.
Dude, how many times did we come down here and it's like, no, shit just shows up from China. Just every day some shit's coming from China. Stickers, seeds.
We did get seeds.
Yeah, I know.
Did you really?
Yep. Those unmarked seeds, we got a packet of those.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, we didn't plant them. We didn't even open them. We were scared.
Yeah, that's
Did
nuts.
you report them to the authorities?
No, I don't care. I don't get involved.
He didn't want to. He didn't want him to see what else was on
Yeah.
that shipping list.
Severed dick.
Don't worry about the other things on that list. Rubber penis. No, that's not the seeds.
It has nothing to do with
Nothing to do with the seeds.
Pay no attention. These are not the dicks you're looking for.
Yeah.
Try to Jedi mind trick your way out of it.
Wasn't that so cool when you
Fuck
were a
yeah.
kid and he did that?
And yeah, absolutely.
And then when you see them like force pulling something like nowadays, it's like, man, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but that was awesome when we were
I'm
young,
dead
man.
in space floating around and now I'm a superhuman something other than, and I can float through the vast maw of space back to my spaceship.
Do you think superheroes poop?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Without a doubt.
Is there one that you would think that would have diarrhea more than the other? Like a stomach problem. And has to only eat like kale and
Swamp
Scabs
thing.
and
Swamp Thing.
nuts.
Swamp Thing probably has some
Swamp
vicious
ass.
poops.
Yeah.
Or that elastic dude.
He is mostly.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. He's got Crohn's. I bet.
Yeah, but he could walk anything out, don't you think?
No, I don't know. I don't know about his
What about the
insides.
thing?
Could he stretch his poops?
No, but he can
No.
stretch his holes.
He just drops little rocks.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
chips coming off.
It's like rabbit pellets.
Or any of those flaming dudes. Those got to be wicked.
hot.
Yeah, they would just burn it up.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be efficient.
Iceman.
Went like
Iceman.
Wolverine.
Wolverine's got super healing factor, so it would just pass like
It's probably
Oh,
really
yeah,
healthy
burn
poop.
it
too.
up.
solid. It'd be
Yeah.
real solid.
Concise.
Yeah, I don't know who would have. Superman's would just be.
Super.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it'd
I
just
bet
be
the
little shits.
Deadpool.
Hank McCoy.
Oh, the beast.
Beast.
Just a cow patty.
I bet he blows some toilets up.
He has cow patties.
No
Buffalo
doubt.
chips.
Yeah, he tears it up.
What about Puck? Remember Puck?
Yeah, the little short dude and fucking
The Alpha Flight?
Flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when the main dude from that group came out as gay?
Nope.
No.
They would, yeah, it was a big, like
Defender?
a, not episode,
Omega
issue.
Red? Which one?
North Star, I
North
think
Star.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always look gay.
Well, yeah, but a lot of those fellas,
He was like David Bowie kind of it.
yeah,
Big Kiss fan.
Ziggy Stardust. Yeah. big
big old kiss,
fan.
Big striper advocate.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're older stuff, dude.
I can't win the argument with you because you guys are all closed-minded.
I'm not. I admit they tricked me. I got into them for like the first song because I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know they were. Yeah.
Well, you had to be like what?
Exactly.
10 or 11.
You didn't have you didn't have a problem
Yeah,
with
me
glam
too.
rock, huh?
But this
No.
guy here, you're older than us, aren't you?
I'm 46.
No, you're the same age as us. Fuck.
Yeah.
So why do you like those gay ass bands?
The question is, why do you seem 40 years older?
right. It's almost like you were 18 in those days. You were, what the fuck, man?
Sleeveless denim jacket.
Yes. Vest with the sweet ass back patch.
They call that an old soul.
Wasp.
One old soul.
I've been watching the
I
Cobra
was-
Kai this week.
I was 4 the first time I remember knowing about Kiss because the Rock and Roll Over album came in the album of the month for my dad. And he opened it and was like, fuck, I forgot to not get this shit. And gave it to my friend Lee. And I was like, that's like a cartoon. It would look cool. And so then I listened to the songs and it was talking about putting your hand in my pocket and grabbing onto my rocket. And I didn't know it was sexual.
So
but,
you want some dude to have an away
well, I
game?
wanted to sing it to a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought he had a real rocket in his pocket.
And that's why you buy plastic dicks now?
Exactly.
It's all coming together.
They're
Since you were
latex.
4, you saw Kiss.
That's why
And they
what
made
you
love
remember.
dicks.
That's why what you remember about Bullet Boys was the dude's golden hair.
Look at all these rockets I can put in my pockets.
I'm a visual person.
No
It's called
doubt.
autistic.
Autistic.
Yes. So Rick, you said you were watching. What were you watching? The Karate Kid.
Cobra Kai. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been
Seasons
too.
1
It's
and
good.
2, yeah.
Dude, it's good.
Boy.
It's cheesy,
It's
but
cheesy.
it's good.
Yeah, it is.
I heard
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah.
It is. I'm enjoying it.
I
We
am
watched
too.
like 4 episodes last night.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not even feeling guilty about the pleasure. It's not even a guilty
No,
pleasure.
no,
It's just-
no.
What did the
It's
second
good.
season just come out or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I'm on like the first. We watched the first episode of the second season. It's
It's good shit.
yeah.
You like it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like when I leave here, I'll probably
Jaden
watch a
Smith in
couple.
it?
I don't know who that is, and
No.
In the
I'll say
remake?
no.
Remake?
Of Cobra Kai.
Wasn't that based on the Ralph Macchio movie?
Which one?
Yeah, it has,
Outsider.
It has Ralph Macchio. It
Outsider.
has the same
Karate
actors.
Kid?
Yeah, the Karate
Isn't
Kid.
that the correct?
No, that's Pony Boy.
No, it was Ralph. No, he wasn't Pony Boy.
No, he was Johnny.
Is that his name?
Stay
He
Gold.
broke his back.
Yeah.
No,
Stay
no.
golden, Pony Boy.
He got burnt.
Yeah, and then the beam burned and
beam?
collapsed and broke his back.
I don't remember flaming beans.
Beam.
Is the N silent?
It's M. Hello, Ms. Lady.
We're here to interview as a team.
Get the fuck out of my office.
Oh,
Remember, that was the coolest costume. He went to the Halloween soiree or whatever. In a portable
Halloween soiree, not a fucking party. Just soiree.
It's a little
Fucking, you trying to be all fancy over there and shit.
I didn't think it was very party like. They were mean people.
Oh,
He had to hide himself in a shower.
Yeah, they don't.
It was
party.
cool.
They soiree.
They soiree, and that's like where Mendocino, California,
Bad things happen at soiree.
in the '80s. Right?
what? Although, I got to use on some like Mark Madden posts. You know, this Steelers or sports guy. You know,
No, I don't follow the.
they were
Steelers.
talking about COVID, and somebody posted this thing, and it said from Johns Hopkins and some stats. So I replied, I used to smoke pot with Johnny Hopkins.
They didn't-
Him and Sloan Kettering, and we used to blaze that shit up every day. So, yeah.
So no, I don't.
I thought that amused me because,
Yeah,
you know, anybody who watches Step Brothers knows that.
that's another great movie.
Oh, I think that is my all-time favorite movie. I love
Really?
that movie. Fuck yeah. It makes me laugh. I've seen it probably like 300 times.
Probably
You can
me
watch that
too.
anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime. And it's fucking hilarious. Just the one line, everything. The writing is beautiful.
You're embarrassing yourself, you geriatric fuck.
You keep your liver spotted hands off my mother.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, look there. What happened?
Right there. That's crowded.
What's going on? Let's get it together.
What happened?
Muffler Shop Mary's buddy just came down here.
What happened?
Oh boy.
She used to work or live on Catalina Island for a little while. Serving those rich people.
At the Catalina wine mixer?
The fucking Catalina wine.
Are you shitting me?
But the Cobra Kai, like, can you honestly say, like, what percentage when you originally watched it were you with Miyagi Dojo or Cobra Kai Dojo? Were you 100% either way, or?
Are you talking about the original movie in the 80s?
Yeah, because I remember watching it, and everybody was like always 100%, and I was never one to see a movie that way. It was one of the first movies I can remember watching that was just a little bit.
Were you rooted for the bad guy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now
It was
that
when the
you're
wrestling was
watching
taken
it,
off,
now
and-
you're
yeah.
watching the show and you see
Yeah.
like the whole Karate Kid movie from his viewpoint.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, I see where he's coming from.
Yeah,
You know, I would have done the same thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Little sympathy for Johnny. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, what other movies did you root for the villain? Tread? The Tread documentary about
That
that
was
guy?
good.
And,
A little
yeah.
bit Legacy, that Tom Cruise movie with that big demon with the big giant horns that had that awesome
Legend.
voice.
Oh, Legend. Yeah, that was old too.
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah, that
That
dude
was good makeup.
I wasn't rooting for like the end of the world, but that dude, he was pretty badass. Yeah. Doctor Doom, I root for a little bit. Yeah,
Dr.
Yeah.
Doom, the comic book
Comic
character.
book.
yeah,
Yeah, you do.
From the movie, though?
Kind of.
well, from the comics.
Okay.
Yeah, in the Spider-Verse too. Yeah.
How about you, Uncle Meat? Any
Villains?
anti-heroes that you wanted to win, or villains?
I can't think of any. I'm sure, because I usually side sort of that way.
Magneto, if you could call him a villain. Magneto. I always rooted for Magneto.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Because
that
his
was-
powers are cool?
Well, yeah, his powers are fucking awesome.
That's kind of why the X-Men took off and happened the way they did. They wanted to write some characters that were way more complex, that weren't as simple as...
Exactly. The story and the background
Yes.
of the characters.
Yes.
You begin to actually know the comic book characters. Absolutely.
Thanos?
Boy, no sympathy for Thanos.
No, not really.
Why? Really, what he was doing was trying to make everything sustainable.
Yeah.
Take out 50%.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
He wasn't a bad guy.
Unless you're one of those 50%.
Right.
That's
Boy,
true.
that's profound.
Yeah, he was just trying to make it.
We're looking for the next Thanos. He just got to get
I don't think
50%.
Thanos is that bad.
And I hope he clicks his fingers. I don't care which one it is.
And it's just a click of the fingers. I mean, it's not like a slow, like marching people into the ovens. He's-
Right. I can see where
You're
you're
right,
coming from.
You're right. Hopefully in November we hear a click. We hear it.
pretty damn
Because
close.
if we don't hear it, we're
I'm hearing clicks every day. Motherfuckers like,
whistles, squeaks, clicks.
All kinds of shit.
I hear a big ass fucking cricket down here. I haven't heard him. He must have died. He's been down here for about a week.
You heard him, but you haven't heard him.
you
Well, I don't hear him anymore. I was just thought about what I was hearing, and I thought through my head.
All right, Ricky.
Different noises.
Jesus Christ. You sound like
he's
Ricky. You've been watching way too much Trailer Park
A
Boys.
loud cricket.
He's looking for his phone.
Start having meatisms here.
That sounds gross. A meatism sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I can't put a definition on the back end of that. Noun, verb, adverb.
You made it worse.
Adjective.
Adjective. I don't even know what the fuck it is. my mind usually processes that.
You got stuck in a loop.
Yeah, it did. Meatism.
Yeah.
So Cobra Kai, that's what everybody's watching this week.
That's a plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
That's because you're watching fucking Striper.
Nope.
Yeah,
I haven't watched one.
There's not
Striper
enough
video.
spandex.
big time
in
Striper
Cobra Kai.
fan.
I did watch parts of Breaking. I showed them Breaking yesterday.
Oh, God.
To hell
really?
with the devil.
You never saw Breaking? The original?
No.
Electric Boogaloo.
Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo?
I had to show him
Oh.
Ice-T. It started on Ice-T.
Because
New Jack City?
No, because she's not. Why? I don't
because
know.
when I was a child, I thought that it was iced tea.
She thought it was iced
Long
tea.
time
Like
in
the
life
proper
before
usage of the
someone
word.
corrected me. Like I feel like a bunch of adults just fucking trolled me, and like let me say iced tea until someone was like,
No, you don't.
no.
That's a
That's
big
awesome.
tell though. Like when you're like hooding it up and you say iced tea.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that ain't real. But so I had to show her Ice-T in Breaking. When he was just like an MC, he wasn't even really rapping.
He was just talking about shit that was going
that
on.
was going on, yeah. And
It's
it
like,
was going
look at
on.
her, she's dancing. Now they're walking down the street.
That's kind of how his career got started, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and he got like famous in New Jack City too.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
that's
yeah.
when he
But
did
that's
the
like
theme
7
song for
years
that.
later.
Yeah,
But it was
that
Colors.
That was
Technically, it was
yes,
Colors.
Yes, that was a badass
Colors,
movie, man.
Colors.
Uh-huh.
That was it.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
that
never
was,
really liked him.
that was his big. No, I don't think he was much for like as far as rappers go.
No.
Shitty.
Body Count, he was okay in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the shock and all
Yeah.
of it, but
Yeah, for the experimental value.
I remember
he's-
buying that album at Tower City.
they're doing that again. They're
And
they're
waiting for
still
the
doing.
Rapid.
Oh my God, he talked about killing a cop.
Yeah, it's all shock value. He's a good salesman, man.
That's exactly what it was.
You know.
He's got a new song called No Lives Matter. He's very edgy.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you follow up Cop Killer.
Iced tea.
The long-awaited sequel to
He
Cop
had
Killer.
the Cop Killer song, and then he was the cop in SVU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yes,
what he's known
yes,
as
yes.
now. Is the cop in SVU.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting song for him to release.
I don't
Well,
mean to be hogging it. I'm
I don't
sorry.
think he's that cool. So
No.
Ice Cube was way more cool.
fuck yeah, Ice Cube is fucking dope.
He's down with the PE.
Until he started doing Disney movies.
Yeah, don't
Well,
care
I
about
mean, you
that,
gotta make
man.
your money.
He's funny. Friday, he was awesome, man.
Yep.
You know, Boys in the Hood. Fuck, man. That's
Doughboy.
one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we
it's
done
a good
yet?
thing your opinion doesn't fucking matter. you ruined that earlier with fucking Striper. And
Yeah.
I don't like
Men in
Striper.
Spandex.
Anybody who's a fan of Striper is.
I don't like Striper.
Right. I thought you established that early this show is that your opinion is
You guys are
Moot.
fake news.
Moot.
We're the fakest news.
we'll take that in and think about it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it right
Space
now.
cats. You all stick together.
Gonna toss it out.
But mm-hmm.
So the NFL regular season starts today.
Yes, I'm so hyped, man. Tampa and the Saints.
Yes, Browns and Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the TV will work and I'll get to see some kind of game.
Pittsburgh's on Monday night.
Yep.
Oh, really? Who they play?
They play
I don't know.
Giants.
Oh, they're probably gonna. Well, hopefully the
Sucker on
rapist
Barkley.
will be real rusty.
Who's the rapist?
You're a fucking shitty quarterback.
How do you say he's shitty?
He's old and shitty now.
You can't say
Look
he's
how fat
shitty.
his head is. He looks
It
like he
doesn't
drinks
matter.
booze.
It looks like your
No, he's
fucking
lost
head.
a lot of weight.
He's probably got a smaller head than you do. Are you kidding me?
I know big heads. He's got a huge fucking head.
At least his head matches his body.
Well,
Glass houses, dog.
Right.
Can't spell therapist without the rapist.
oh, that's true.
This is exactly true.
No, I kind of like him. But he hasn't played in a long time.
No.
He'll be fine, man. He'll be fine.
And the Browns might win
defense is
today.
dope. Yeah, I'm hyped to see the Browns. I want to see them beat the Ravens.
A lot of defensive dudes aren't playing though.
Oh no.
Our starting strong safety is out for the year.
Who? Delpit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the dude they brought in is.
The dude they brought
Starter.
in seems good. The
Yeah.
guy from Jacksonville seems like he could be good.
Yeah.
Our starting second corner's out. Our starting slot corner's out. Our
Yeah.
starting middle
You guys
linebacker's
are
out.
gonna lose. They're gonna lose.
If we can run the ball and play keep away, we got a chance. We
All right,
fucked
so
them up
let's do
last year.
picks. Picks for Browns and Ravens.
Browns.
I'm saying Ravens.
3.
Unfortunately, I'd love to say the Browns. I really would.
Ravens, when you have such little time to prepare, a guy that has natural talent can kill you that way. It's really hard to beat without,
All right, we're split.
He can work without.
I think
Oh,
you
sure.
guys are just
First
betting
game.
with your heart, though.
Yeah,
We always
I don't
do.
think
we're,
you can
We're
really-
Browns fans. Fuck you.
yeah.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, Browns fans are like domestic abuse victims. They're-
We certainly are.
This is Browns versus Browns from 1990.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. That's well.
This got to be a bitter game for you, though.
How about the Patriots and who are they playing? Miami? No.
I can't remember.
If it's Miami,
I think I
they
picked
have a
Miami.
hard time with Miami.
Miami's going to be solid. I think they'll come out surprising people. And the Patriots, Cam Newton, really, it's not Tom Brady.
But I read an
he
article-
can't work with shitty weapons, and that's what the Patriots
he's
have,
the
shitty
weapon.
weapons.
What about the Bucks? Who are they?
They're playing the Saints. The Saints are super good, but the Bucks, I mean, they have a chance to
Bunch
be
of old guys.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing, man.
Yeah, they do. But
I'm so
you
hyped
see
they
that
just
as
picked
like
up Fournette.
I see that being like a slow developing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's going to take with no
Time to get the
preseason.
timing and stuff. It's going to be close. You know, the defense, the Bucks defense is so good.
Mhm.
You know that if anybody's going to give Breeze and the Saints a rough time, it's going to be. It just matters. I think
Can they
how
score?
well the offense exactly if they can score. They'll keep it close.
Does one of those two teams have Cam Irving starting at guard for them, or did that?
I don't
Was
know,
that
man.
Thursday?
Who knows offensive linemen?
I do.
Yeah, obviously. Look at you.
He was a bust. First round bust.
He builds mountains.
That's rare. Did you know that about football?
For a lineman to be a first-round bust?
Mm-hmm. A first round lineman to be a bust.
Yeah, Robert Gallery for the
Gabe
Raiders.
Rivera.
That's good. That's a good pull. But he had luxurious hair.
Marinovich. What about Marinovich?
Marinovich too. Yeah, he was before.
That was a
Gallery,
quarterback, wasn't he?
though. I think Gallery.
No,
was
you're
the
talking
last
about
one.
Mandarich.
Mandarich, yeah,
Yeah.
Tony Mandarich.
He was decent. He was an All-Pro
No.
once.
Was he?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not.
Before steroid. Before he got rid of the steroids or whatever.
I don't think so. It might have been after he retired and then came back as a guard for the Colts.
Oh, maybe that it. Maybe you're right.
It's really
Yeah,
he's really
yeah.
highlighted because in that draft, like
Yeah.
6 or 7 other like Hall of Fame players were
We're in there.
drafted.
Yeah, and he was drafted first.
And he was so hyped.
Yes, he was.
Like Bosworth hyped.
Yeah,
That bad.
yeah.
That's another bust, but he's not an offensive lineman.
No, he was a big bust.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bust.
When who ran him over?
Bo
Herschel Walker.
Bo Jackson.
yeah.
Yes, that was great.
ended all that.
That was a special
Furor.
dude. Imagine if he did not get hurt. He's already one of the all-time greats.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
if he didn't get hurt, man.
Remember him on Tecmo Bowl?
Yes, unstoppable, man.
Still.
Unstoppable. Yeah.
Still, you know they make that game now,
Yep.
and you can have current rosters.
No,
Yeah, you got it's computer.
an emulator.
Yeah, but you can download the current rosters and
I would love to do that because
Yeah.
I loved having those. And Super Tecmo Bowl was better because you had stats you could increase with how
Yeah.
good they played.
8-bit,
that was crazy.
16-bit.
Super t-
16-bit, 32-bit was Super Nintendo.
I always played the 85 Bears.
It's a good
Oh,
defense.
Peyton.
Oh, the
Yeah,
85 Bears,
Singletary.
yeah,
Oh.
their tight end would run that shallow post, and you can hit him all the time because right in the middle, the linebacker could never catch him.
Yeah.
So you always got 10 yards. It was automatic every single time. It never failed.
And then Willie Galt deep.
Yes,
Willie
yes, because he
Gall.
was so fast.
Yeah. He didn't always catch it. but-
McMahon, was he the quarterback?
Yeah.
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 I love that game.
Yeah.
It was a good one. It's a classic. Michelle Watterson won last night. The
Did she?
Karate Hottie. She beat Angela Hill. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
good fight.
I think I've seen Angela Hill get beat up a few times.
Was it Bellator or UFC?
UFC.
I've been watching. Have you been watching the Contender series?
No. Was it good? Some good ones?
Oh god damn, dude!
Yeah.
They got these two in the past 2 seasons.
The
These
brothers.
Yes, the brothers. They were okay, but there are other people that shined on a lot better, like these two, like Uzbekistan, wherever. What's his name's from?
Khabib.
Khabib, wherever he's from. These two dudes,
Dagestan.
just like Khabib.
Oh, yeah.
and they are running through fools.
Oh, yeah,
man.
dude. All the fighters coming out of there right
They're
now.
good. There's some good fights. You got ESPN Plus. When
Yeah.
you got time, that's what I've been doing, just going back and watching the seasons, and there are some beasts, man. There's
Oh,
this
yeah.
dude last night, or it would have been last week's episode that I was watching. He's from Cameroon. He's a light heavyweight in Ghana.
No shit.
Oh, dude, he was fighting like a striker that had like 10 wins and stuff and was very good. But one punch, a body punch, and the dude was like, oh, in the first round was never the same. Got hit in the head once and was
it.
out. The dude just has
Folded them up.
freakish power. However, you have no idea how he's going to do on the ground.
Yeah.
But there's been some great grapplers. Oh, man. Some of those grappling matches are the best. Just the transitions they're doing. And you imagine if they were where they are right now in the days of Liddell and Ortiz. No, it'd be like Gracie again, fighting
Right.
people, Or like Nick Diaz going back and doing that or something.
Yeah, Nick Diaz is coming back. He's trying to make a comeback.
Good. I like Nick Diaz.
I do too.
He's got too much scar tissue. That cut's going to cut open all
I think they
the
should have a
time.
Diaz bowl, and it just be Diaz's fighting Diaz's. I get
Nick,
so
Nate,
fucking
and Jake
confused with
Shields
the Diaz's,
versus
man. Yeah. How many are there? There's like
No, two.
To
There's
Nick,
more than
Nick
that.
and Nate,
Nick and
and
Nate.
then they have
There's
Jake
a-
Shields always hangs out. with
probably
them, too.
two of the dumbest sounding motherfuckers you ever hear
Oh, yeah.
talk.
But they're entertaining, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love. He's just like,
Start shit.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
are some shit
I've been watching
starters.
like the top 25 greatest UFC fights too,
Mm-hmm.
and he was on there versus McGregor. Both of them, and that was the greatest UFC fight ever. They say was McGregor Diaz 2.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
greatest
yeah,
fight,
yeah.
They say.
It was good. It was good. Both of those fights were pretty good. Yeah, McGregor fights are entertaining to watch, man. You got to give the motherfucker that. I mean, he's awesome at promoting.
Yeah, did you hear he's
Something about-
sexual assault and
Yeah.
indecent exposure he got arrested for?
Oh, yeah?
Just yesterday or
Yeah,
the day
yeah.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see that dude in the UFC anymore.
100 mil? I wouldn't. Why? Why
Yeah.
would you do it?
Yeah, he's I don't know. Because he was talking about doing another boxing match. Trying to
Yeah.
get another boxing match.
Well, what about the boxing matches that are going on now? Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.?
I know. That's going to be awesome.
I want to see it.
I do too.
Because
8
Tyson's like a
rounds.
normal
Oh,
dude
yeah.
now. He's like
Yeah.
the normalest I've ever
Oh,
seen
yeah,
him.
because he started tripping and smoking weed all the time. Yeah, but now he's not. He's not doing any of that shit, and he's fucking amped up.
Yeah,
He's still a
just-
scary
And
motherfucker,
Still scary
man.
as fuck.
Yes,
Still
he is
has
scary.
all that shit in him.
all that
And that strength, and he stayed in good shape.
Yeah.
that quick twitch. Like it's so
Yeah, just
so
Yeah.
fast.
Powerful.
Yep.
I'd love to see that. I think Roy Jones is going to get hurt.
All you gotta do is drag him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 rounds, and then
Yeah,
he'll bite his
then it'll
ear or
be-
something.
And he'll get tired. That is a. It's. I want to watch it, but if you think about the boxing matchup of it, it's not a great boxing matchup. A guy that just avoids people and a guy that does nothing but come at you and throw. Try to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bombs.
Nobody ever gets to.
That's
Roy
like a
Jones Jr.
classic matchup,
It's-
though.
But
That-
it
that's-
seems like he just tire him out, and just run around and just run around like he always does, and that's it. And never get to see what might Tyson
That
does.
is like the most classic matchup in boxing
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
think about.
Yeah, that's what
Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran.
that's what
you know.
Adesanya and Paulo Costa is going to be.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, there's been some
Paulo
shit talking
Costa's like a
on that.
bullhead. Oh my God, some good shit talking.
Yeah.
Those two foot when he calls him a bloated Ricky Martin. Yes. Oh my God, that's some funny shit. That's funny.
He looks like a dude somebody science created in a lab.
Yeah,
is
it's
what he looks
insane.
like,
It's
you know?
insane.
And yeah, that's crazy. I did watch the fight where Adesanya got knocked out.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was the first time I saw that. That dude caught him.
Yep.
But I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him. You know, because he is just so slippery and.
Yeah, anybody could get caught,
Anybody
man.
can get caught.
At any time.
He looks like a praying mantis to me.
Adesanya?
Yeah.
he
I
does.
get it.
Yeah.
He's long.
Long.
Big skeleton.
Yeah. Super skinny.
But yeah,
Big skeleton.
like his
His frame.
his frame is wide
Yeah.
and long.
Yeah, he's like 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, but Costa is scary, man. That's like a Yoel Romero, you know, with a little bit more skill.
He's like a young, built the same as Yoel Romero, just younger and fucking angry, violent, to where Yoel Romero will fuck around, at least nowadays.
He
Paulo
That's going to be a
Costa,
good fight. I got to
superhero.
see that. When is that? Next weekend?
26th.
26.
No, next weekend is Tyron Woodley and
Covington.
and Kobe Covington, and then the weekend after that.
I can't wait. I loved seeing Covington get his jaw broke.
That was a
Isn't he-
crazy fight, man.
Love that.
He's
He
the
got his
Trump
ass
heel, right?
beat.
Yeah, I can't stand him, but you got to give it to him. To fight the rest of that fight with a broken jaw.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
was rough. That was a rough fight to watch. Usman tore his ass up.
He ripped him up, man. That was,
Yeah,
That was a
good.
beating. It was
Yes,
a beating.
it was. It was. I think Tyron Woodley's probably going to do the same. Well, I don't know. Woodley's been whooped. I think
Yeah.
his last 3 he's lost. So I mean, it could go either way. Who knows? Covington does have ridiculous cardio and good wrestling.
Yeah.
So,
and
we'll
if he
see.
catches you, it hurts.
Yeah. But we'll see.
You got a list, Rickety?
Yeah, you got anything you want to talk about? Anybody?
No.
Uncle Meat, you do anything
for
this
now.
week? You want to talk about? Any fall off any steps?
No, I didn't fall down. I limited my activities to
Sitting in the chair.
really like stumbling on the side of not stumbling, and I didn't.
So you made
Yay.
it a week without falling.
Yeah, but
That's
I
good.
I did
I
too.
made many prior weeks without falling either. I haven't fallen in a long time.
Did you not ride your tricycle around everywhere?
I
or
broke
what?
it. It's got a flat.
Thinking like a motherfucking
They don't
circus
have
bear
air.
around the
Those
house.
tires don't have air in them. You sure it's not melted?
No, I hung up the tricycle.
I need solid tires.
Unicycle.
I need training wheels.
Training wheels on a tricycle.
The only thing I've been watching is there's this thing on YouTube called That Chapter, and it's this dude from overseas somewhere, like, and he tells like murder stories, like true crime stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty
Sounds like
interesting.
something my wife would watch.
He's pretty good. Like a lot of those people, I can't deal with their narration voice, so I can't watch certain stuff. It just it's like grating to me. But this he's pretty good.
Have you been watching your trains?
Not so much. I check in on them. Not much going on, you know. They're reliable.
How
in
about
that
your
way.
Thailand cams?
Those are shut down.
Still?
Yeah, the beach cams are up,
Are they?
but the alley cams.
Are you watching the beach cams?
There's nothing really going on there. It's just water and shit. It's boring to me.
But train
tracks. But train tracks in the summertime?
They
Man,
hint.
you don't know how dope they are.
There's usually some kind of
They're so steady. They're so
Yeah,
steady. You can always count on them.
Yeah, they'll be exactly
They're always
the same
there.
spot. Yeah.
They're always there.
they're pretty cool, man.
The difference is different types of cars.
And then you're like, well, at nighttime, that green light will be there because it's on now,
Is it
but it's
soothing?
day and you can't see it. But at night, it glows green.
That is when lights come alive at
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah.
The
Do
cool
you know why that
That's their time
happens?
to shine.
Well, touche. Maybe. There's a new one. I forget the city. It's a weird city name. I don't like it. I don't like the view. It's a weird view. It's like, man, it's not aesthetically pleasing.
Do you have soundtracks on when you do that? Like, would you?
No,
play,
you can
play some Striper.
No, I don't listen to Striper at all.
But if Gene Simmons said,
That-
seriously, if you found out that Gene Simmons
Was gonna narrate?
founded Striper, if he was pushing Striper on his label, you wouldn't.
No, I didn't like Black and Blue.
What's that?
That was one. He had a record label for
They
a
were-
while. Simmons Records. It was a money sign,
Mm.
and he had all those like leather clad, like
Mm-hmm.
late '80s, early '90s,
That you liked,
with like leather pants and a baggy shirt.
Black and Blue
like a
was
pirate shirt.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
blouse.
Yeah,
A blouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that shit.
You don't
I,
like blouse? Even Paul Stanley in a
I didn't
blouse.
like. I stopped.
Paul Stanley's like the king of blouses.
Yeah. How do
He
you
is.
not say you like?
Well, you honor the king, right? You don't honor some fool in the court.
You honor the uniform,
Mm,
and
Well,
you
some
like
people do.
pageantry.
definitely.
I
Like
appreciate pageantry. I don't like it. There's a
boy.
difference, I think.
We see how you walk around here,
Mm-hmm.
flaunting that head. And
I'm graceful.
Flaunting that paper thin robe.
yes,
I think the definition.
you do. You do it on purpose
like
too.
this.
The
I like it.
threadbare, motherfucker.
I like that it's blue. Why is it blue? It's weird.
The threadbare.
It is weird.
Part.
It's
Yeah.
because all the material's gone. That's
Yeah,
just the stitching.
That's just net.
yeah, I know, but it's
I think it was black at one
There's
point.
no material left.
Color washed out of it.
it's gone, man.
Blue's the only color left.
You know what that?
Thank you.
That elbow, it looks like, and
And it's not even my robe; it's his robe.
It looks like, yeah, it's my fucking robe. I brought it over here
It
to
is
fucking
his
wear
robe.
it. I've saw it. That is my colors exactly. That is my dream.
It's Cleveland Browns
right
colors.
there. My dream
Where'd
robe.
you
Yes,
get it?
Salvation Army.
Oh.
Yeah, Goodwill actually. Yeah, it was
So what do you guys
$2.50. But I wore it over here because it gets chilly down here, especially in the wintertime, and I wore it to wear here in case I get cold, so I don't have to remember to bring a sweatshirt or something. And after the second time, he started wearing it. And well, I knew ahead of time. It's my fault because I knew he had a problem wearing other guys' clothes.
Yeah.
Because he does.
It's an issue.
Whether it's can he fit in something I'm actually wearing,
Yeah.
and if he can, how far he can stretch it out.
You can wear my pants whenever you want.
I don't have the same problem you do,
Well,
man.
I'm
That's
just
why I
saying.
just basically give you the fucking robe.
I don't mean to be mean about it.
But that elbow on that robe looks like a mummy's skin.
You bought it
Yeah.
at a fucking. Where'd you get it at? A dirt mall.
Salvation Army.
Right. So it probably looked like that when you got it. You didn't
no,
buy a
it
new
didn't.
robe.
You wore that motherfucker
That
out.
was
You wear it all the time.
That was like 8 months ago.
Yeah, and you wear it every fucking day.
This is not an 8-month-old robe. This robe was from the 70s.
Yeah,
Some dead person probably had that on at some
that would be
point.
awesome.
Yep.
The earth is going to reclaim that.
They didn't wear it as hard as this dude
No.
does.
Yeah, they did not.
I get chilly sometimes.
That's a robe to wear out to get the paper, so you're
Yeah.
showing off
Yeah.
early in the
That's
morning.
what I do. I feed the birds. I get the wine off the step. Fucking boxes of wine, man, show up
There's
here
probably some
sometimes.
84-year-old man out there somewhere.
That robe
God
is dope,
damn that
though. I don't
robe.
think I'll ever find
Wonder
a
where
nicer
that robe is.
He's dead, man.
You think?
I'm honoring him by wearing his robe.
Now you're making me want a robe.
See?
No, having
See?
a robe is awesome. I mean,
I want to flaunt around.
It's a
the house.
status symbol.
Yeah.
Usually you carry a nice glass of warm milk.
I don't like warm
No,
milk. It's
that's
gross.
weird.
I haven't earned a robe.
He wears a robe inside and a duster outside.
A duster.
He doesn't
like
want anybody
flowers.
to see his calves.
It's full, I don't like that. Not in these hills. You people have big calves
They'd
out
be
here.
like, how the fuck does he balance? Do the laws of gravity not apply to that fucking planet?
See, I think they say, wow, he's very graceful.
When they saw you fucking fall down and
Talking to a
Protecting
cat.
Nobody saw that.
Trying to talk to a cat.
tell him not to attack the bunny. Which is very heroic. I
That's-
applaud you for
That
that.
was my intent.
But that one fraction of a second where gravity reclaimed its
I didn't know my
Mountain.
surroundings.
There's too much drag.
It's perilous out there at night.
the friction was higher.
I just fucked up, man.
Paid for it.
That's right.
Did you pay for it or did the ground pay for it?
The
ground.
shrubbery paid for it.
That shrubbery
That's
ain't
not
those
shrubbery.
weeds.
That's weeds. That's
Wow.
full on neglect.
Happy
out there.
birthday to the weeds.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a big. It looked like a comet hit the earth,
Did.
where I fell. I showed him like 5 days later, and it was still. It looked
an
like
imprint.
Shanksville.
It looked like those drawings of.
Yeah, like the.
I'm guessing it wasn't a comet.
It was a big fella.
It was a meteor.
Meteor.
Somebody throw a snow cone at you.
I haven't seen that fucking
meteor.
cat or that bunny since.
No, hell no, because the earth shook. Imagine
Thought
from
they
there.
were going from the dinosaurs, man.
It would be like, remember that video game where you had to climb the bad guy? He was so big, you had to climb him and fight him. Remember, it was like God of War or something like that? You just fought really big, like the map was
God
a
of War,
huge
yeah.
person or a villain or whatever. Maybe it was like that from their perspective. They got little eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They're way down there. Their eyes are little. It's got
They're very sensitive to seismic shifts.
Yes.
And they have extra sense of smell too.
Yeah.
And they know that rope hasn't been washed.
Right.
Oh.
And when you fell, you might have been scared and pooped a little.
No, I don't. I have really good rectal control. I'm proud of it.
Better knock on some wood there.
From what you said this morning, you don't have very good rectal
No, I
control.
woke up with the bubble guts. It was rough. It was rough, and I was like, oh,
He
man.
asked me right before you got here if it still smelled down here because he was worried it was going to stink. So I figured you'd walk in and wouldn't be able to smell it. It
He
would
wouldn't
smell the
notice
same
the
as
smell.
work.
As
Yeah.
much as he liquid shits, he wouldn't notice.
I'm a Jedi.
Yeah.
That shit don't bother me. I work in an old folks home.
Yeah, and he does that medicine shit.
They eat diapers. They I swear they're feeding these old people diapers at lunchtime. Because it is piping hot in there.
That medical poop smells. It's such a distinct, gross
It'll get you
smell.
because it's black. You're like, oh, is that some tar on the floor?
like a shoe skid.
And you'll have regular people, man. There are these same people that just, it's like they're doing it on purpose.
Shit on the floor.
They just shit all about their toilet, not in it. Like all around it.
Do you talk to him about it?
No, I don't bring it up. They get real sensitive. They try to act like it's not going on. You ever see like when somebody gets real self-conscious and they're like, oh, I didn't just fall off the steps. You know what I mean? And they just try to pretend like shit ain't happening. It's like, whoa, I'm in there gagging. Oh, how's the weather out there?
What's the bathroom look like? A Mexican just came out of there a little while ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything in there, did he?
Yeah, somebody was just in there. I don't, man.
They didn't do anything, did they?
Bunch of hogs.
I'd have cleaned it, but...
Yeah. That's what I do. Battle toilets all day.
Fight the good fight.
I'm fighting the good fight for JC.
Oh, yeah. That
He doesn't
motherfucker.
care. He's indifferent. He don't care about your poop war.
No, he knows I'm taking care of his people.
It's the Crusades.
Yeah. I got the last generation of
Templars.
The greatest generation.
Christians in there. I got the last generation of believers.
The protectors of the poop.
That's right. I'm fighting for them. For America.
Onward, Christian poopers. Pooping as to poop.
It's all that poop, rickety.
Yeah, I had some hot poops this morning at 4:58.
Did you just wake up and you woke
I
up
woke
because
up
you were
like
like,
it was like, oh man.
I gotta get
You were
up.
awoken by it.
And then I was like, oh man, we got guests. I can't blow it out up in this green tile bathroom. It's too close. The walls are too thin.
Yeah.
So I worked my way down to this fucking prison toilet.
He
down
worked
here.
his way down.
Nice. You didn't saunter, did you?
No, he had to butt
worked-
clenched.
he
He
worked
had to
his
take
way
one
down.
step at a time.
Tight.
Ooh, oh, take a break and go.
And then I was already almost down the steps.
And that's when it felt bad because you knew you were close, and you're like, oh,
Well,
Yeah.
I panicked because I was like, oh no, there's
Your
not going to
butt
be
knows.
toilet paper down there.
oh, you didn't grab it on the way?
But I threw it down there like a couple days earlier. When we came back from the store, I opened it up.
Threw it down.
I Larry Birded it down the steps for my future self.
There you go.
Cargo
Came
drop.
through.
Present
For future
Met.
self. Yeah. It's good thinking, man.
And then like 25 minutes later, I had to go again.
Were you reading on your phone while you were doing it?
No, I had to like
You were
pay
just
attention.
staring into.
I don't want to get distracted.
Nothingness?
That bathroom is
Did you have the door open or closed?
open. That bathroom's too small to be closing that door. There's doors all down here. Look at how many doors are down here.
Did you read the graffiti?
He's got his robe folded up on his lap.
I put the robe under my feet so I don't have to. My feet don't have to.
Ooh, you know somebody had to piss in there.
It's a joke.
No.
What did you eat that made you upset?
I only had 3 pieces of pizza yesterday.
But he smoked a lot.
Bunch of cigarette smoke.
No, I think it was weed.
It was just a bunch of cigarette smoke coming out.
It was hot. It might have been.
Pall Mall shits. He had the Pall Mall shits. The door
Smoked a lot of weed.
PMS.
Yeah, you smoke weed like it's your job.
Well, I like it. You're supposed to love your work. You
There
get
you
through
go.
the day better. Whistle while you work.
Have you been making anything?
No, I'm just like stuck.
Spirit hasn't moved him.
Yeah. You sit down and try, and it's like, man, it's like ain't flowing.
It's not there.
Maybe you need more dicks.
Yeah, more inspiration
Yeah.
from China. But they cut off your card, huh?
Yeah.
That's
so you
why.
can't get
Singapore.
anything off Wish.
Right.
Oh wow, I bet that's really fucking up your mail, man.
Are you not even looking now because you know you can't buy?
There's not. Well, yeah, and it's all.
Do you have a wish list of dicks?
No. But like my suggestions are all like
Dicks?
weird things,
beanie
man.
bastard.
Yeah.
Have you come to the point where you think you've bought almost all the dicks available?
No, there's a
Different
whole
types of
plethora
dicks?
of them.
No, there's
out
a whole
there.
wish list. There's all kinds of new ones.
They make them
Fiend.
new all the time.
Yeah. New shapes or colors or
Well, colors.
scenarios
too.
Oh, yeah.
And
Scenario.
extra things coming off them.
like tentacles.
Claws.
Oh.
Pubes?
Well, they're molded in sometimes. Sometimes the balls or the labial meats are all wrinkly and they look real because that's, they're really good at the alginates.
Molds?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know why I'm not an expert on the subject.
Well, you did have a dick mold.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
But that was in the ancient times.
That he didn't use.
But that's one more dick mold than any of us have ever had.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
And you've ordered like
Yeah.
800% more dicks than
Than
either
anybody
of us
here.
have.
that's not even a real number.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's like false math.
Nope.
There can't be 800%.
Well, why
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you do
I
it
can.
and figure it out? Yeah.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
If I bought 0 dicks and you bought 800, you got 800% more dicks than I did. That's math, buddy.
Right. It's
Where are
not.
you getting 800 from?
Over the years, we're taking the years into account.
Yeah.
The ones that we don't even know about.
You don't know me.
Yearly
Yeah.
dick
You've
average.
bought dicks in your mind. Those count.
Hasn't bought a dick in their mind.
Those count too.
Your wish list counts.
And they
Yeah.
don't count. There's
Never
no way
bought a
that
dick in my
counts.
mind.
The ones on your wish list.
I'm
count.
sure Pete has bought a dick in his mind.
I don't think I
He
have
walks
in my
around.
mind.
I'd buy that dick. Let me put it in my dick wallet.
Smooth up in you.
He's twisted a few price tags.
Oh, that looks like the Bullet Boys.
Not for $29.
They're not really out. Like, can't peruse them in a store, really, anymore.
Not a virtual store?
Well, yeah, but I don't like that.
You like touching and feeling.
Well, I mean, like, I like to go to the store.
Squeezing.
It's tactile.
Buying dicks is a tactile experience, is what you're saying.
Buying anything should be, right?
Do you go to the tug before you buy?
Like the resale.
No
the
tugging.
Gently used.
You tug it, you bought it.
Did you ever go to the gently used dick store?
No, I like them fresh.
Yeah, is there a secondhand sex toy store?
the
There's our business idea.
Gently used.
shaft store.
Gently used.
Like the Salvation Shaft.
Yes. Good shaft. Good dong.
I don't like where this is going.
You do, because in your mind you're like, I should open that store.
It's like the shaft fiction
Gently
army.
used.
Note to self.
Shelf shaft
Let me
fiction
write that
army.
down.
Dude, that would be a good reason to keep purchasing dicks. It's a stock.
It's a good cover.
No, because then like the
sell
Salvation
them.
Army, people will just bring you free dicks. You'll just get dicks donated to you.
That's true.
Donated
Repurposed.
dicks.
That's
Yeah.
true. You could put those containers in parking lots.
Yeah.
Some dubs.
I don't like any of this talk.
You can make the containers look like a butthole.
Little glory holes. You can make glory holes.
Just drive by and throw them in.
You can make Wing Chun dummies off of your secondhand.
don't know what you're going to get when you go to check them.
Are those karate things you guys practice? Those are good ideas, guys.
I'm telling you.
Really could open a shop up.
We're here for you, Matt.
I think we could do it.
No doubt.
I'd be in.
Damn.
So, if you have any gently used dicks,
Yes.
send them to Uncle Meat.
Yeah, wash them off though, please.
Well,
It's gonna be dudes sending me poop-covered dicks. I don't want that.
no, nobody said anything about poop. That's not hygienic. Not in a time of pandemic.
Not in the COVID days.
Yeah.
Ladies don't send in their used sex toys; they throw them in the garbage.
Why would they
No, why
throw them in the
why
garbage
wouldn't
when they
ladies
can
send them
donate
in?
them?
Right.
It's
I would
gonna be
say
guys.
Ladies would boil them first.
it's the majority of them belong to ladies, I would imagine. So why wouldn't we get them? Like, why wouldn't ladies
Yeah, why
send them
would
in?
why would
Yeah.
gay dudes be into to dilsters?
Well,
They both got them.
Exactly.
You know, like I understand why.
That's
But what if you didn't have a
200%.
partner?
yeah.
That's 200%.
That's the exact right response
It
and
is.
question.
What?
What does it matter if what you want has what you have if you don't have what you want? You gotta use the proxy.
that was deep.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
the one you're with.
Love your
No,
plastic dick.
He's saying if you don't love the one you're with, love a plastic dick.
Yeah. That's
That's
treachery.
it.
That is treachery.
I'm like David Lee Roth. I ain't talking about love.
dick.
That is some backwoods. That's undercover. That is undercover.
Steve.
Mm-hmm. We got to profit that robe.
Mm-hmm.
Pageantry.
I dislike you more and more by the second.
My plan is
It's
working.
growing.
Like you notice when I'm like slumbering. Fuck with me.
He's all depleted from the diarrhea. His will is weak.
That's one thing that I learned from Cobra Kai. Strike first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strike fast.
I wish you guys
No
like
mercy.
better karate movies.
No mercy.
Like what?
Yeah,
There's none. There's none of them. None of them are good.
Bloodsport? Bloodsport's
None of them are good.
I bet you were a Steven Seagal fan. Like, you like those Steven Seagal movies.
Yeah, those
Nope.
are
Because he was
worst.
breaking bones. And you were like, that's
You don't
more
like Bloodsport?
realistic.
No.
Kumate?
Dude.
Nuksukao?
I always thought I'd be that big lumbering retard in
You Jackson?
Bloodsport.
You look like a
Now,
Jackson.
the best
Jackson?
ones, I think, other than the old kung fu movies we used to watch, because those are fucking awesome. But like Jet Li and Hero, and
Those all
those were
suck.
awesome. No.
Those Ong Bak ones from
Yes.
those like Thailand
Yes.
ones, those are dope
those
too.
are super awesome.
I never got into.
any of that stuff.
Any of the
Great.
Donnie Yen shit is good too. Like
And shit like
the,
Ip
the
Man.
first couple Ip Man
Yes.
and
Just
then
the fight scenes are.
I remember you talking about it,
Fantastic.
man.
Yeah, the first like the first
and
like
even the
3
story,
Ip Mans
even
were
the
good.
story is good, man.
Yep. Yeah, those are dope.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a karate movie once where there was an old grandmaster guy, like sitting there because he's calm.
It was karate or kung fu.
I don't know. They were doing chop sake, man, and they had swords.
What is it? 1982?
Chop-sake.
You're gonna call them Chinks next?
What is chop sake?
Chop sake.
It's like fake dance fighting.
Okay.
Oh, I'll
with-
go with
with
that.
fake
It is.
dicks?
It is like dance fighting.
Yeah.
The kung fu movies were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like exaggerated
wushu.
movements.
Too much pageantry
there's
for a
a-
fella like me.
Well, they started out in Chinese theater. That's
Right.
that's where
Yeah.
it came from.
What else have you heard good about Chinese theater?
Jackie Chan. He was in the Chinese opera theater.
In the
He
theater.
brought
Kung fu.
comedy. He brought
Yeah.
like the comedy
He was
aspect
a theater
to it.
actor or a movie guy, stuntman.
No, because in the Chinese opera, like the Beijing opera, is where like real kung fu artists went after the communist takeover, because they outlawed kung
Why
fu
would-
because of the religious
Why would
aspect.
kung fu
So it
people
changed into wushu,
fight
which is a sport.
musicians?
Because they need their ass beat, like fucking Paul Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Stanley was a lover, not a fighter.
That's why he get his ass beat.
He didn't get his ass beat.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Who beat his ass?
Men.
Man. They pounded that ass.
There were very vicious rumors about him.
Like what?
And you hope
That
they
he
were
was
true.
gay,
Oh.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, but singers from that time, man,
They
all
had to be
were.
androgynous.
Yeah.
The best singers, the best frontmen are androgynous dudes.
Who?
All of them.
Who?
Whoever you
Name
say.
more than Paul
Freddie
Stanley.
Mercury.
What?
No, that's not the right answer.
She'd like to reclaim her time.
Take that back.
The gentlewoman would like to reclaim her time.
Yes. That one. Well, I'm waiting. Who?
Mick Jagger,
Morris Day.
Sebastian
Morris
Bach,
Day.
Morris Day, Prince.
Do women qualify?
Well,
Joan Jett.
Joan Jett.
Yeah.
Annie Lennox.
Yeah, and that girl who, you know,
Pat Benatar?
the Eurythmics lady.
Yeah,
she was
very
that-
much so.
Yeah, Annie Lennox.
See, androgynous. But that was the 80s, too.
Sinead O'Connor.
Skin,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah, androgyny was the shit in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
70s.
70s.
Queen
too, yeah.
Latifah.
No, that's
That's pretty clear.
yeah, that's what they call a that's what they call a stallion.
That ain't all that.
Where's Rickety?
I think he's pooping now, too.
Oh, man. You want to take a break?
Sure. Let's take a break. Poop break.
Vinegar in it.
Tomatoes, vinegar.
No, not for the soup. What?
Is it a red soup?
Vinegar.
No, it's green.
It's a.
Well, I've seen it. I went to.
I've not had it then.
There was a place in Cleveland Heights. It was a Hungarian restaurant. They had like. No, that's Shaker.
Okay.
That might be closed. But there's another one, like authentic. Like they wore their outfits and they had played like a.
Bavarian
What the
Hungarian?
fuck machine is that? It's some kind of weird.
cello.
No.
Dick machine.
Ukulele.
No. Why are you so focused on dicks?
Stringed
You
instrument.
should
What-
buy a few.
I don't
You'll
own any.
really not
I
think
don't
they're a
own
big
it.
deal.
What
I don't
kind of
know
instrument? Stringed or
Accordion?
Like one of those weird boxes.
The
squeeze
accordion?
box? A squeeze box?
Maybe. But it was two guys, and they would serenade, and they had Bublavesh, but it was not just green beans. It was like beans you like. Same similar
Like
kind of like.
beans you like.
I like all beans.
No, because the
out of
beans were
their-
different.
Out of their shells.
But the like not the sauce, but like the soup part, the liquid part was like the same.
Soup? Bean soup?
It's good soup.
Disgusting.
Gre-
Beans.
Bublavesh. It's green bean soup. It's good.
It's
gross.
Recipe and make it.
Your mom made it for me after I had the aneurysm, but my taste buds were all fucked up, and all I could taste, it just tasted like a bowl of vinegar.
Oh.
But
That
only
would
to
be
me.
Foul.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
vinegar's good.
But you can, like, when you can taste it up in your head, you know?
Head tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets up in your stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start sweating.
Yeah.
Like wasabi.
Like hot
Never had
ramen.
wasabi.
Kimchi.
When I was a
Never-
small
no.
child,
Did
my-
someone give you wasabi?
No, my dad gave me wasabi and told me it was Chinese mint paste. A glob of it. And I
nice.
just
Good.
bit right into it.
Mm.
And like, I cried.
That clears out your
cried.
sinuses.
I was too young to get played like that, okay? Like, that was my first
fucked up.
true, like,
Like shocked you.
heartbreak.
That's rough.
No one's ever fooled you again, have they?
Nope.
There you go.
Taught you a lesson.
Fool me once, shame on you. You never been fooled twice.
Nope.
There you go.
Oh man, them things are awesome. I
Would
like
you
the.
like one?
Oh no, thank you. I like the sour apple ones. They're
Those are
fucking
pretty good.
delicious.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I didn't know there were any different. I thought they were all just mixed
I
together.
didn't know they had those twisty
Roast
ones.
are the shit.
Oh, they are. They're fucking fantastic. They're They're fucking awesome.
I want to watch you eat it, Timmy.
Well, anybody got anything? Anybody anything you want to talk about? Get off their chest? No?
Stupid trivia for the week.
Oh,
A
Go
group of cobras is called a quiver.
Really?
A quiver of cobras.
What's a group of crows called?
Murder?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what EPCOT stands for?
Uh,
no.
no.
I've known this since I was 10 years old because of a trivia game, and I've been waiting to need it in life.
Do it.
Oh, here it is.
It stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
Wow.
So you hold on to that information.
Yeah. There you go.
Did they just tear that down
No.
or redo it? Isn't that the thing with that big weird bubble?
Mm-hmm.
I think they did something with that.
No.
I might have dreamed it.
No, you just be drinking around the world in there. They didn't tear that down.
Oh, that's right. They do have that beers from around the world and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every little part of the area is a different country.
Such shit.
Why?
It's fake.
Because it's not.
It's fake. It's not the real countries in one little place. What fucking logic is that?
You are a wordsmith.
You are. Norm Macdonald. Did you watch the Norm Macdonald show on Netflix? It's pretty good.
Is it?
It's a really loose format. It's fun to watch. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen him.
They just stroll right through it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the joke section is fucking hilarious where
Yeah.
he writes jokes and has other
that's
people
the
read
show.
them.
Yep.
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
It's
I was,
good.
I was thinking of one like, you know who's the most affected by wearing masks? Hitchhikers. Let's face it. You got like 1 to 2 seconds to decide if you're going to pick them up. If they're wearing a mask,
So weird. I love you though.
a little too much mystery.
But are you?
If they're not wearing a mask, god damn it, they're not very responsible. I don't want them in my car. So who the fuck's going to pick them up?
But are you supposed to have a mask out on?
You gonna let
in
that go?
open air?
You're
Like,
such a cunt if you let that go. You know that. You're just picking on me for some reason. You little
I was trying
fucker.
to tell a joke like Norm Macdonald would in his style.
Yeah, he does do those rambling.
Yes,
Yeah.
You prick.
and let's face it. Do you want to get in anybody's car that's going to pick you up?
I don't know what you
What
want me
car
to
are
do
you
here.
You got bad instincts, apparently. It's disappointing.
Why don't you do something?
That's your forte.
And then in my mind, I saw you jumping off.
All right, come
Oh,
on now.
Jesus. What's the button?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Where's the dude with the hook?
Man, wasn't that his name?
What?
On the Apollo, he would come out.
Yeah,
he would
play
dance
him
out
off.
with with the hooked cane and pull
Pull him off the stage.
him off the stage. And then they would all the performers would rub this old stump at the side of the stage before they went on for good luck. Lauryn Hill got booed there. She was like 9.
At
They
the
booed
Apollo?
her ass, yeah. All right. Let's talk about Striper, I guess. Let's talk about their outfits. Ooh, lycra. Striped, goldenrod, and black. It's not quite black, though. It's called coal.
Goldenrod and coal.
Cold
Rod and coal. Hi ho to Mary.
I never liked those-
Goldenrod and coal.
What do you call them? Like
Fringe.
fringe. I hate fringe.
Yeah.
God, you seem like a fringe guy. You seem,
If I had to
seem like
guess,
you'd
any
have
one
been
of us
into-
here
You seem
would
like
wear-
you'd be
Yeah.
into it
wear
on the
fringe. You would
yeah.
be the fringe on your duster.
you didn't have fringe.
Why don't
No,
you have
I've never
fringe
had
on them
fringe.
robes?
If you would put fringe on it, I'd wear it. I would not wear it, but I wouldn't do it myself. That seems hard to sew fringe on.
Oh no, you can make
You never had.
Yeah.
No.
None of your
Whatever.
jackets or nothing?
Yeah, none of your
Never.
jackets ever had
Never had
fringe.
fringe.
all you gotta do is go to Joanne.
I don't have a lot of jackets, and I never did. I'm a couple jacket kind of guy.
The ones you steal from people
I didn't steal it.
or claim.
When I claimed
You
this,
claim.
when I came here, there was so much like abandoned stuff.
It wasn't abandoned. That's the point.
There was so much. Look at everything down here. None of it's mine.
When it's not
None
locked
of it's
away,
mine.
it's abandoned. If it's in a common
is
area,
mine.
it's abandoned.
This is my. It was here when I got here.
Yeah.
They were just
There were
like,
other people here
But
too.
so were other people.
Right.
There were other people here, but he wasn't a liver of this place.
Not liver.
An inhabitant?
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'll buy you a new robe.
You can't. That's irreplaceable. You can't replace that robe.
I'll find.
man.
It's vintage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of have to
You
like.
can't find that robe on Poshmark or anything.
I don't go to those sites.
You just
You
go
go
to
to
Wish?
Poshmark.
No.
You do Posh.
Well,
You
I
search
am.
Posh.
Super awesome.
That's what Posh means.
No.
What does Posh mean? Doesn't Posh mean like?
Posh means pampered.
Fancy.
Uncle Jesse
Fancy and
has that,
pampered.
and I'm not.
Pampered.
I am going to admit I did look for vintage sneakers on there.
Oh.
You know, found a bunch of cool old Airwalks.
So
and
that's
shit
your
on there.
fetish, sneakers.
I like. Well, when we talked about this when we were young, we were poor. So the two most expensive things of clothing that we had to basically steal from other people were shoes and coats. Those two things. So now that I have money, I have a lot of coats and I have a lot of shoes.
Did you always want a starter jacket?
No, never,
Never.
Really?
No.
never did I.
That
want a
didn't get
starter
here to these
jacket.
hills.
Oh no, it got
No,
here.
it got here. It just wasn't
Big time.
us.
Yeah.
I like the old like
We were
gas
punk.
station mechanic jackets and
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like the,
Mailman.
Fringe?
right, and the
Any kind of
uniform
fringe?
shirts. No fringe. Fuck no.
Mm-mm.
No.
Rat tails.
Well,
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
have a motherfucking rat tail. Both me and him had a rat tail that was like that
Yeah.
long.
No.
Those
guys
are
had
still
rat
going
tails?
on in Florida,
Are they?
Oh yeah,
aren't they?
they're coming back.
I can't picture
Yep.
you guys with rat tails.
They're coming
Yeah,
back.
we had
Those
some-
fucking things are. I remember seeing my first rat tail at me and my mom and Uncle Carl. My Uncle Carl and his beard went to like the Renaissance Fair. It sucked.
What? They're so fun.
This is so fun.
It wasn't a Renaissance Fair, but they had that there. They had like Clydesdale horses and people dressed like the ladies in the
A
booth.
state fair?
Yeah, it was some kind of weird thing, but I remember hearing "Sweet Child of Mine" in the parking lot,
There were
and people
Frauleins?
walking by and like
Frauleins.
drinking Mountain Dew in a wife beater and shorts with long rat tails.
Yeah, it was huge
It
for
was
a
a
while.
big like.
I was in Utah recently.
They still
I
go
have
on
a
there.
Picture of it somewhere. Okay, it was actually like maybe a 6th grader with his mom. Party in the front, rat tail all the way down the back.
Nice.
Okay, and you could just tell that this kid thought he was so.
That's how you felt in that
cool.
era.
Oh yeah.
In 1987.
This was 2019.
I
Yeah.
know that's way backwards.
No, it's coming back.
It's
dude.
coming back.
It's coming back.
All that early 90s shit is coming back again.
It is. It
It's
is.
doable.
It's coming in a big way.
It is though because the new Madden, the like
Throwback.
Yeah, it's all like neon,
Yeah, all that shit's
like
coming back.
80s neons, like
Yeah, like the
Miami
VHS
Vice.
tape look and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It's weird.
All.
30-year-old shit. It's coming in.
Pretty much.
It's a weird feeling.
You know why they say that is?
Because
They
you
say
missed the boat on the
that's
70s
no, that's
again?
usually when people
I like
get
the
enough
70s.
money, disposable income, that they miss their childhood or
So
things
do
they
you.
didn't have.
Right.
And that's about the age you can finally start affording shit that
That you
like,
wanted
want.
then.
Makes
that you want,
sense.
you always
Yeah,
wanted
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
shit.
That's science.
Climbing there.
that is science.
There's a show on
Why am I
Netflix
always
about a guy who goes around buying stuff, and like some of the stuff he picks out, like all those old band T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the ones with a single stitch, I guess, are the ones that are valuable. Like most all of them now have like a double stitch. So if you ever see a T-shirt with a single stitch, those are worth like buku monies to this guy.
I
He
didn't
knows,
know that.
but he tells you all the tricks of shit to look for, and like what he sells shit for. It's
What's
amazing.
that called?
Oh, he's a great big giant guy. Great big portly guy. He's in Florida, obviously, and yeah, I'll have to look it up for you.
So don't
But he has a show where he
look up Portly Guy, Florida.
look up like hip hop resale master. You'll find him.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a show on Netflix. It's pretty cool.
Check your Corey Hart shirts for single stitches.
Do you have one?
No, I never liked it.
Like he'll send two people into like a thrift store and come out and judge what they got. He'll go through and like you can't even tell like what's worth. You know, he'll find like this is like an old school name brand Michael Jackson style jacket. It's worth $1,000.
Damn.
Yeah, and the other guys think they did
Go
well.
through
and
your
they're like-
Michael
he's like,
Jackson jackets.
yeah, he's like, you spent $50. You got about 10 here. So it's so
yeah.
random. You got to really know what you're doing.
Remember the store Merry-Go-Round? It would be in malls.
No.
Nope.
Did the mall exist in the 80s? I mean, your mall? Where we're at mall?
Yeah.
And there wasn't a merry-go-round in there or a Davy
I don't
Jones
know.
locker?
What's
The Richland
that's-
Mall. The Richland Mall had a merry-go-round.
That's
What-
where
what
you
is
would
a
get like
merry-go-round?
the Beat
Just
It
a little-
jacket or the Thriller jacket.
oh?
So
I didn't know. I didn't like Michael Jackson.
Not at all?
No. I wasn't into him. Nope.
The Girl Is Mine? PYT?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
Why did he sing about a gorilla?
What do you mean?
Said the gorilla's mine.
The girl is mine. I mumble. The girl is mine. He had a pet monkey, Bubbles. Remember that?
He had a whole goddamn zoo.
Her
Yeah, he
name
did.
Bubbles.
Oh,
All right.
kitties? You have kitties?
He had a
And
fucking
kids.
monkey.
You talking about kids? Yeah, he had a bunch of kids in there. He was.
Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they found like 1800s era photographs of naked adults with superimposed child faces on them. That's one of the things they found in his at Neverland. Yeah, that's like the only like sketchy thing they found with him.
What are you afraid that people are gonna find when you're gone? You can't. I guess you're not gonna say it. How about you, Rick? Anything? You got anything people are gonna misinterpret?
Oh, definitely.
Like, I know you got a shed full of bobbleheads or some kind of
Yeah.
collectibles, and people are
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go, this dude
Yeah.
was...
There's a bunch of stuff in there that doesn't make much sense.
No.
Yeah.
Not-
I've been trying to stay lean along the way, but you pick up stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. You got a lot of little outbuildings, dude, full of stuff.
Yeah, I do.
You got like a who's that guy that was the stuntman in the 70s?
Paul Stanley.
Fuck you.
You meant stunk.
Did you have that toy?
No, I did not.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The Fall Guy.
No, not Paul Stanley.
The Fall
action
Guy.
figures.
Not the Fall
You were
Guy.
talking about the action
Hey,
figures.
you guys remember this? Did you have it? I'm like, no, we don't even
That
fucking
thing,
remember it.
yeah.
He was on a motorcycle and you pulled a ripcord.
Evil
and he would-
Knievel. Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel.
My most embarrassing
Yeah, he had
things,
the stunt cycle.
My most embarrassing things are probably in my wardrobe.
Ah.
Like I have a Steelers Limas Swede jersey. Somebody's gonna find someday
I'm
and be like,
sweet.
That's
and be
bad.
like, and be like, what the fuck were you
like had
thinking?
you had a
dude?
lot of faith in that guy?
Was it a freebie or something? Or
I was just caught up in the draft and the Zeke Guyz getting Ben, a big tall receiver. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
awesome. They stole him in the
Hands of
second
stone.
round.
Oh.
My guys who already found this place to order, good hookup jerseys,
Mm-hmm.
not too expensive.
Mhm.
Which
So
one
you
you
got
which
one.
one you get anyone you want? I want Lima's fucking sweet.
You don't see too many of those
here's-
for a reason.
Yeah, here's $30, and I don't think I've ever put it on once. I think it still has the tags on it.
How about you? You got anything in you're afraid people are going to find when you die?
I'm not afraid. I got a bunch of action figures and shit.
Oh, I used to have those.
I have like X-Men guys, all the old X-Men shit. I have a bunch of old computers and shit like that. I have a Bobby Hurley Sacramento Kings jersey. That's not embarrassing, no.
Which is specific.
Bobby Hurley, I remember that name.
Yeah, he's a point guard. No, not really, man. I mean, I collect weird shit like that.
I do find the
nerdy
worse
shit.
the worse that I feel health wise, the more stuff I start to throw away and clean up.
Really?
Yeah. Oddly.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start. Do you think you do it on purpose? Like you start fretting, like, oh
I
fuck,
think it's subconscious. I think it's like
like hide the
clean some
porn.
shit up. Yep.
Time to throw out the freaky porn.
Yeah.
I don't
How
need
about,
no
how about you?
magazine.
Like some of your videotapes from back in
Yeah,
the
see,
day?
I move around so much that
You
I've,
keep
ne-
it lean.
I've never really kept anything. You know what
I
mean?
honestly, I have like one vintage DVD. I think that can be forgiven. I'm hoping.
Boy.
I'm hoping I'm under the line on like what can be just thrown away and forgiven. I don't have like a mad stash or anything.
Yeah.
Is it like a poop video or something?
It's like one of the first ones I ever seen. It's got like the near and dear place.
Oh, nostalgic.
Yeah.
On a DVD?
That's weird.
Yeah.
not a videotape.
No, remastered.
You never.
Oh,
saw-
remastered. So you bought it. You saw it later, and you were like,
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Then I got
Okay.
on eBay abuse at 12 midnight. Wonder what I can get.
The Witching Hour.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Oh.
Oh, is that jack off time?
No, but it was great because I prolonged it with the shipping time it took to get here. So yeah.
Oh, you were really
Yeah,
tantric shit.
I got that shit and I was like, ooh,
The anticipation.
prime, yeah.
So that was an unholy
Foreplay.
bus.
Yeah.
Foreplay.
Trust me,
Yeah.
it's better than ordering rubber dicks.
Touche.
Damn.
Yeah, the anticipation of getting it, man, was half the fun. Yeah.
Rickety was waiting for one of those.
I walked right into it.
You're not at the least concerned that when you pass, people are going to find these rubber dicks and.
Nah, I don't care. I don't have nothing anyway. I mean,
Rubber dicks.
I mean, no.
I don't.
No, you definitely
have
do.
anything.
You definitely do. But I mean, but if you don't care, that's good. Actually, you know, fuck it. Let them find it.
one's right by the TV. It's not like I'm hiding them.
Right.
One was hanging on the wall until I threw it.
Just think, Muffler Shop Mary, someday you might inherit this.
That's true. That is true. You're the
Yeah.
next in line
Yep.
for them.
You are.
Did you give me that real small one?
No.
Maybe your mom gave that to me. Yeah.
It's family. Like,
Yeah.
we know that that's
It's family.
And
Family heirlooms.
we accept him. We love him.
Yeah.
Hey.
Inherit one of the dicks too. Though.
Sure.
He's got plenty.
Yeah.
Anybody else want a dick?
You could have a yard sale of dicks.
I could
That's
start
what
to
gonna
sell
start your
army.
shop.
Secondhand
That's
dicks.
you starting your shop.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's you that'll start the shop.
Yeah. And then it'll be like that robe. Like someone will have this dick and be like, this
No, you'll have
That'll be
dead guys, but it's mine.
that'll be the uniform for the shop.
Yes.
We'll stick
The
with
name
the color
tag?
scheme.
Right.
Yeah.
sign.
Every right elbow is threadbare.
You can embroider a dick back patch.
Yeah.
With fringe.
Put dicks on the elbows so I can look like a professor.
What professors have dicks on their elbows?
Urology.
Corduroys.
They do?
Corduroy dicks.
You wouldn't think a
Patrick
urology
Swayze's
professor.
You could wear a dickie under the robe.
I love dickies.
We know you have so many of them.
I don't have it. Well, I got one. But aren't the what is it? A fake?
Dick?
No, a
Fake
dickie.
dick.
Oh, it's a turtleneck with just that comes down
That's
to here.
right.
It's like a
yeah,
piece.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I like faux clothes.
But you just said you hated fake.
Yeah, but I'm a complicated fellow.
No, I didn't do that to Charlie Murphy's couch. What the fuck? Yeah, I did that to Charlie Murphy's couch.
Motherfucker could afford to buy another one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, on that note, I guess we'll wrap it up. Anybody got anything they want to say? No?
Good night.
Good night.
Day.
Spread
Good
the love.
evening.
Spread the love.
Yeah, next week you'll be in Colorado.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh,
Okay,
Four-
so we got next week yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Denver.
Going out to Denver.
Denver.
What are you going out there for? A wedding?
Wedding, yeah.
You gonna
It's a
bring
Thursday
back
wedding,
some
which
weed?
is bizarre.
Yeah.
What?
You gonna bring some of that good back with you? Or are you flying?
Flying.
Taking his mom, too.
Yeah.
That would be a little rough. Mom.
Taking the old bird. Put these in your diaper, Mom.
Wow.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions, Mom. Put these in your diaper. No, I'm just joking.
They're chocolate bars.
Yeah, you know, you got to be careful on them goddamn planes.
Yeah.
Nah.
No?
No. I'm here to tell ya, I done some flying.
Yeah?
Ain't no thing.
White
Nothing.
privilege, I bet.
It is white privilege, but they're not looking for anything. They're just looking for bombs, and I've tested this so many times with so many different drugs.
Mm.
Let me tell you, I be flying. You can fly.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to. I
there
don't
you go.
like it.
there you go.
Science?
Science. All right, that's episode 82.
Best number 82,
Louis Lips.
Ozzie Newsome. Louis Lips was pretty good though, but not an Ozzie Newsome.
That's just the one that came to my head. It was weird.
I can't think of an 82 that I like.
Think of an 81,
No.
an 80,
No.
83.
Plaxico Burns.
Shoot yourself
Jerry
in the leg.
Rice for 80.
Good one.
All right, peace.
All right.
I-
What was Randy Moss?
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot.